This boy got a hit.
I got a secret, girl. Gotta tell you, secret world. I got a secret, girl. Gotta tell you, secret world. Still remember the first time you walked in. You came into class, all the men staring. Before me, I seen your lies. Smelled your scent when you walked by. Turned around, your grin really nice. Incredible body with the beautiful eyes. I can't lie, seen something that night. Wanna tell you how you changed my life. How I thought you would be my wife. Yeah, I'm thinking about to make you my wife. Now I'll elaborate on what you did. One day I came to class, I was empty-handed, and you handed me a pen with this incredible grin. Wrote your number with it. I knew I was in. Hit you up at the class, what you doing? What you doing, girl? You told me I got to fly. I think I'ma take a ride. My spaceship's parked to the right. Gotta hop in on passenger side. See the clouds riding up in the sky. Talk about those dreams never die. Never came down that night. Matter of fact, listening to you, yep, I'm still high. Yes, even though your advice saved my life. I wanna know if you ride or die. Wanna see what Laurel look like. Use my soul, gotta go test drive. You remember the first time you walked in. You came into class, all the men staring. But as for me, I seen your lies. Smelled your scent when you walked by. Turn around, grin really nice. Incredible body with those beautiful eyes. I can't lie. Yeah, I see something that night. Can I tell you how you changed my life? Tell you how you changed my life.
Made the song just for the podcast, bringing hope through all the smiles and laughs. While you travel through dimensions, I'm talking high vibrations. As you listen to I Am You, yeah, you got that. Yeah, you got that. About to make a mess, so where the mop at? Where the mop at? Listening for more, see what's in store. Your mind steady waiting, do away with Satan. Learn about who you are when you start to fall. Reach through your chest and say, I need more. I need more. I need more. Learn to crawl and learn to move, but be quick, cause anger also sponsors me. So I'm giving you I Am You for free. All you gotta do is listen to me. Go and make your own podcast for free. Go and make an episode. Go and fill it with pearls and gold. Give it all your soul. Do things you was never told. I could feel them listening.
They on their toes.
They on their toes and they want more. All you gotta do, where you gotta go. Go to Anchor FM/start. There you go. Go and get yourself paid right away. It's your money, nobody can take it away. Anchor has sponsors they can use to help you make your move. If you like I am you. You can also support it too. Thank you.
Today is something really special. Today, I'm going to explain how life is easy. You just gotta do it. It's very, 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 very simple. You just gotta do it. And that is the most important part in this. You just gotta do it. But the thing is, you have to know what you are doing. See, this is the reason why people get so lost. Because they don't know what they're doing. They're listening to everybody else instead of listening to their heart. The heart is so important in this aspect. Because the heart will literally show you everything you have to do. But you have to realize what happens to you is you have this old heart. This old heart of, oh, let me listen to everybody else. Oh, let me not do my own destiny. Oh, let me live in somebody else's reality. Oh, let me work for somebody else's dream to become a reality instead of realizing that you can realize your entire dream, but you just have to do it. So that thinking, that new heart is way different from what you have right now. This old heart is old and crusty because it's so destroyed by everybody else. It's so destroyed. See, I need you to realize that you are here for a purpose. You are here because you're worth it. Nobody else can tell you anything different. You are worth it. You are incredible. You are amazing. You are awesome. But the thing is, you have to know who you are. See, the thing is, if you don't know who you are, then you're going to be lost in somebody else's thoughts. Know who you are. Find out who you are. Take all these other influences in your life and take that all away from you. Strip yourself clean of these things. And I want you to understand what I'm about to tell you. I want you to understand why I'm telling you to do this, because I could tell you anything, but you got to feel it. You got to understand what this mindset, this new mindset. Now, mind you, you get a new mind too. Because your mind, oh my goodness, the mind is even worse. The mind collects everything that you give it. Everything. All of it. Everything that you see. If you're looking at something, if you're listening to this podcast right now, like your mind is taking in that, even if you're not even paying attention. That's the craziest part. Even if you're not paying attention, the mind will literally take everything. Everything. So the thing is, when you get a new heart, you have to get a new mind. Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell you why you should get a new heart before you get a new mind, just so you can get that full perspective of what this is about to do for you. Now, the heart, when you get a new heart, you have to strip yourself away from everything and just listen to your heartbeat. Whether that be, if you've never done that before, 30 seconds per day. See, the thing is, and that's the thing, the consistency. Even if you do 30 seconds a day, obviously you can build up Because the thing is, you don't want to stay stagnant. And that's another thing. Because you're so... And now, mind you, this is subjective to everybody. But just be all right, and so because you can be, I'll put it that way. Because you can be so entrenched with what's going on in your life, you can lose yourself. You can. It's possible. But the thing is, you have to know what your heart is telling you. So, going back to that, obviously you want to build up to what, because you don't want to stay stagnant. So listening to your heartbeat for 30 seconds and feeling what that feels like. And then as time progresses, after maybe the first month, you move on and you say, oh, well, I can do a whole minute every day. It's just building that consistency of what that heartbeat feels like. Because that's your true vibration. That's your true vibrational frequency. The thing is, you have to listen to your heart, because the heart itself is love. The heart itself represents love. The thing is, what I've come to learn is Jesus knocks on the door of every heartbeat. And that's how your heartbeat is beating. That's basically him telling you, I'm waiting to open the door. All you have to do is open that door. Let him be that. So that's basically, and the thing is, I want you to also represent, I'll just also understand, even from a different perspective. I'll put it that way, because I don't want to limit anybody's imagination, of course. Jesus would represent, in a worldly perspective, the 8th dimension. He would represent, and I don't know, and I talked about dimensions before, and I talked about the 3 real quick, and I'll just remind you, like, the 3rd dimension represents this physical reality, right? And the 4th dimension represents the things in your mind, the things that you can't physically see, but you can see with your mind's eye. That's what if you want to give a historical factor, that's what the eye represents. That's what the pineal gland. That's in Egypt. They had their own understanding of what that was. That pineal gland, that thing to see what we really want to see, because of the seeds that we planted. So, and now seeds being planted, though, and let me go to the mind real quick. The seeds that we planted in our life, these are the things that we're seeing on a daily basis, and we're taking this into our mind. Now the thing is, and this is the crucial part in the 4th dimension. The thing is, Jesus is on the 8th dimension, and we're on the 4th dimension at this point, if you're still in your mind, of course. But obviously, what I'm going to teach you is how to escape the prison of your mind. But I'll get to that in a second. All right. So, your mind, you can literally see anything you want in your mind. This is the 4th dimension, by the way. You can see anything you want in your mind. And it can become reality if you can put the seeds in and actually put the work in. You can make that a reality. It's that simple. Like I said before, life is simple. You just got to do it. Right? It's very simple. It's very simple. Now, mind you, I'm not trying to impose anything onto you. All I'm saying is, think about it from the perspective of yourself. And if you're on that 4th dimension, and you realize that in life there are spiritual battles. Now, mind you, this is the 5th dimension. Realize that there's spiritual battles literally attacking you on a daily basis. And they're trying to get you to crack. Trying to get you to realize, ha ha ha. Let me keep you in this bubble of hate. Let me keep you in this bubble of things that you can't see. The things you not being grateful. Oh, how dare he do, or how dare she do, or, or how dare they do, But that's not. These are spiritual battles. Now, mind you, if you're living in the third dimension, this physical reality, you're not seeing these spiritual battles, and these spiritual battles are happening on a daily basis. Crazy. I know. But if you can't see that, and you're not on that fourth dimension, and you haven't realized your mind's eye, let me get to the mind's eye. So the mind's eye can say, all you have to do is predict with that mind's eye. So this is the opposite of the ego. The ego says, oh, I'm going to do this. Oh, I'm going to do that. But it's not about your ego. It's not about your ego. That's not important. What is important is realizing that you can create your reality through the vision that your mind's eye has given you. You can see the visions around you. You can see what your vision of life is, and then you align that. Now, once you align your chakras, of course, I want to make sure that you understand. After your chakras are aligned, so each chakra represents another dimension, by the way. So just so you understand how that also works and how this also plays a full cycle. You have to, if you want to stay where you are and not give yourself what you're truly worth, that's completely up to you. But you have to understand that you can finally be free. And freedom is realizing that there are spiritual battles. But the thing is, on that level also, there are angels around you. And once you realize that everything there's an entire army. Now, mind you, these armies are Jesus's forces. Because I want you to I gotta explain also what Jesus represents. Because on the 8th dimension, Jesus represents love. Now, mind you, you align your chakras to that level. You align your chakras to what love is. You align your chakras to love life. Be grateful for everything that you have. And realize that you have that freedom to be free. That's it. It's your freedom. You can do anything that you want, and that's the best part. But you have to do what you want. Your passion now, aligning your mind's eye to what love is. Know what love is. And then align your chakra of your mind's eye to make that happen. Because that is the 360 of life. That is the full 360. And that 360, let me explain what that 360 is as well. 120, so I'm going to break it down. So 120, there's 120 pieces of 360. So 120 represents yourself. This is the 33. So you have to build. There's a lot of organizations that use these numbers, but the numbers are important, just not necessarily from what they're doing, but from this perspective. Think about it this way. The 33, yourself. you have to understand 120 degrees of yourself. All 120 different degrees of yourself. Once you know what that is, once you know what you can do with that, you can realize that that second part, that second 120 is real, is knowing the people around you. Because the thing is, they all know if they don't know the 120 degrees, you knowing the 120 degrees can understand who this real person is. Not from this fallacy world, but who their love is supposed to be. Because the thing is, we are all love. We just have to realize that passion. And this is what it really means to share the gospel. And I think it's a little different for how other people put it. But align yourself to love and create the reality around and based of love. Now, mind you, that last 120 is combining what you know. And the thing is, you're observing the people around you. You're not making judgments of these people in that 120. You're observing that individual. But once you take that 120, you can take what you know about yourself and what you've learned about their 120 and put those two things together to have and create that 360. So that's the 360 of life. Love. 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 I love you. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a song in the beginning and the end about love.
It's all a part of life. Used to live with the mice. Been eating beans and rice, but I'm breathing, I got life. Happiest day alive. Happiness stays alive. I'm grateful for my life. Grateful for you and I. Now I'm free, I got life. I'm free to live my life. Yes, yes. My savior and my love. Yes, he came from above. He lit up my life. Yes, it all happened in one night. In a spaceship that he flies, it was parked to the right. Got that gig on the passenger side. Yes, he took me for a ride. Seeing the stars float in the sky. Even passed up some advice. He liked it, said it's nice. And he told me that I'm lavishly loved. Yes, lavishly living love. He showed me so much love. In the classroom I got looks from all the other rules, but I handed him that too. Remember he smiled, said thank you. So I handed that digits, took me back and that was it. I thought alive, you still live with the mice. Eating beans and rice, but I'm breathing, I got life. Happiness stays alive. Happiness stays alive.
I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for you and I. Yes, I'm free to live my life. Realize my dreams never die. Never die. Grateful for my life. See my shining light. Used to work that 9 to